Hey, Mud Squad, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's check, make sure the notification went out, the sound is working, and then I'll get into today. Today's a crazy day. Yesterday was a crazy day. We went from being in the 90s yesterday to, I think we're in the 70s today. And, yeah. All right, notification went out. Of course, I'm going to get a fucking ad. Guys, I'm not sure how long I'll be live today because my head is hurting a little bit, but I wanted to get a live out there. I gotta finish. I actually finished Woodsy Witch yesterday. And now I'm working on Sir Guinea Pig, who was stinking cute. I have made some changes to him. Just trying to check, make sure my sound is working. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I've actually made some changes in his head right here. The little studs on his armor. I changed the center of them. Yes, I know some of you, this may trigger you because you don't like some people don't like putting rounds on a square, but I used this mineral ash. No, sorry, this is beige brown dark metallic. So I'm using that on the little studs on his armor. In the sword, I replaced it with two metallics. I used in the handle and the holder piece here on his sword, I used this metallic mineral ash. And then in this part of the handle here, I used mineral gold. These are all these metallics I got from Debbie Day of Day's Dreams. I won them in a prize box. I won from the Witch Goddess event that Love and Sparkles did. And I just love, love the metallics. So I changed those. In his eyes, I used S for S, that's squares for sparklers for squares. Sorry, I used the light peach in his eyes. So, but yeah, so I thought that would look so cute on him. Here's what his. This is from Bella Art de Nicole, Bella Art Diamonds. This is licensed from Mystic Scribbles. This was when Bella was with and Jamie and Nicole. This is when they were with their other supplier. So I don't know if she still has this little guy. But he is so cute. I already have a place for him. He's going to go up by Corona's cage, aka my little boss guinea. She weeps and I jump and ask her how high. You know, so she's my baby. Nope, I don't have the extra one. So yeah. So I'm almost finished editing all my videos. They will be posted soon. Like I say, they'll go out to my members first. So if you are a Chaos member, I believe it's called the Chaos Guild, or you are a mischief maker. If you're in those 2 tiers, then you get early access to any videos that I post. These videos will probably go out on a Sunday. So be on the lookout, either Sunday or Monday. I haven't decided yet. And we call them the popcorn topic of the week. So it'll be one topic video a week is what I'm going to be doing. And I do have a mail haul video to be going up. I don't know. I'm not sure what day I'm actually going to schedule that to go up, but I do have a mail haul video. Hold on, guys. Let me take some headache pills real quick. Oh my God, my head is hurting. We had a change in the weather though too, because yesterday was sunny and almost 90s. Same thing on Monday. Monday was the same way. And then today, Alexa, what's the weather? I'm not even sure what the temperature is right now.
Right now in Chrisfield, it's 72 degrees Fahrenheit with thunderstorms. Today's forecast has lots of clouds and thunderstorms with a high of 77 degrees and a low of 57 degrees. By the way, you cannot ask for this weekend.
Alexa, shut up. Because there is no goddamn thunderstorm happening right now. But anyway. Okay, she did that to me once before, told me a thunderstorm going right now. Now let's just one out over the island. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. All I know is when I'm looking out my window right now, it's just cloudy. But according to her, it's a thunderstorm. Okie dokie. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was talking to Mom real quick. But yeah. So those videos will be coming out soon. I want to get them all edited and so I can pre-post them all. And that way I got it all done. And then that'll let me know what I need to film. Or when I need to film again, actually. Because I try to film at least 2 months, almost 2 months of videos in advance. So, but it's nice when you can batch film. That helps a lot. Hi, Sissy. How are you? I was editing last night and then fell asleep. I woke up with the mouse still in my hand. And the only reason I think I woke up is because I didn't hear my TV anymore. Our internet went out for a couple hours last night. We had an outage in the area. And they believe it was because of the heat yesterday. Oh, sissy, I got a slight headache, but that's because of the weather change. We have possibility of thunderstorms from now until Wednesday, I believe it is. So, and now my computer was acting weird. My secondary one. I haven't done a short for it yet, that says, but I got Woodsy Witch done yesterday. I finally got her done yesterday. She is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Now I'm working on Sir Guinea Pig. I still got the Golden Valley and Alice in Wonderland to work on as well. I need to actually get another section done on the Golden Valley, so I already have that post ready to post for the Year of the Horse. Yeah, I'm gonna take pictures of her later because I use glow in the dark drills in her, sis. So I want to be able to get a picture of those drills glowing before I post anything on my all the pictures on my Facebook. So, but plus I need to rewrite my my changes and everything for I want to rewrite them up so I could post those as well. And so, but I love how she came out. I love the changes I made with her too. And I've made some changes to him as well. I wound up putting some metallic in his helmet here. In the little, like what would be rivets or brads or whatever you want to call them. I wound up using metallic, beige brown, dark. Yes, they're rounds on a square. And then in his sword, in the handle, I used gold, mineral gold, metallic, and metallic mineral ash as well. So, and then in his eyes, I used S4S sparkler for square, light peach. So I'm getting a little bit better with blinging out now. I feel it's still a little bit of I'm in the shallow end of that pool because I know there's some people that go deep on blinging out, but I feel comfortable where I'm at right now. And it can only get better as I learn, how I like things to look. I want things to look, plus I'm using all my all my special drills, and I'm starting to use those more. The only one that I don't know where I'll ever use it, and I have two. Actually, I think I have two of them. Let's see. I actually have a transparent AB, and I have a transparent glitter neon jelly. I just am not sure where I'll ever use those two. I like this one though. I love this AB champagne though. That one's so pretty. Then I got my metallics, my AB jellies. I got my crystals. I got glitter neon jellies. I got some that glow in the dark, neon glows. I believe my glow jellies, though, I believe all those were from I don't know if they were from Tima. I believe they were from Tima. I have special drills from Tima, Debbie Day, which I'm not even sure if Debbie Day still has her store. I've not seen her post anything on Facebook. I'll have to check into that. And Pam's diamond painting, and I know Pam's she's not in business anymore. But I had some fairy dust or twinkle dust, or I can't remember. She called them fairy dust. She didn't call them fairy dust. I think she called them twinkle dust. I have those from her, so. I do have a gift card. I got to use it Tmall's, but I think I'm going to use that towards the 15 off on my enhancement pack for Fiona from Dragons and Beasties. I couldn't think of the name for a minute. But yeah, so I got that to use. I got also got to use my gift card to Ivy's Dazzlers, MDD. I have a gift card to there. I haven't got my Captured by Radiance gift card yet. I got to reach out to Cheryl, see what's going there. Because I would like to actually, I have an eye on what I want over there. So. It's actually two different ones I have an eye on, but I really, really like the one. So I got to reach out to what's her name about that, and I got to reach out to a couple other people. I have a possible collaboration coming up. It's not diamond painting related, but it also, in a way, is like a stress break relief. So I got to do 6 hour-and-a-half live streams about this product. It's a game app, so but it's a paid collaboration, so yeah. I'm going to, I'm going to take and do it, and hopefully maybe it'll open the door that I'll be able to do other collaborations with them as well, for maybe some of their other games or whatever. But gaming also is good too for our mental health, alongside our, our diamond painting. So just gotta figure out how I'm gonna set up everything so I can do it, because I think I know how I'm gonna do it, but yeah, I gotta play the game in the live stream, and these will be these are probably maybe late night pop-ups, or I may take break during, my regular lives and play. Sometimes it's good to take a break from our diamond painting as well and focus on something else. That helps prevent us from burnout, actually. Take a little break, do a different activity. You know. So, I think I'm actually I got turkey burger out for dinner tonight, so making burgers. I think, and I know I'm making a vegetable with it, but I think I might also make some mac and cheese to go with it. Some stovetop homemade mac and cheese. Which is basically you do it the same way you would do box mac and cheese, except instead of putting the powder in there, you put the milk, the butter in your, like you would your regular box mac and cheese, and then you add shredded cheddar cheese or white cheese, whatever type of shredded cheese you like. And stir it all together till it melts, and you got homemade macaroni and cheese. It's actually better than the box. But I digress. Oh, my head is hurting now. I took pain pills, but they haven't kicked in yet, so hopefully they'll kick in soon. I hate having a headache. But anyway, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, even when you're sick. Okay, I don't know why my laptop cut off. You know, I'm not even gonna fight with that laptop today. I don't know what. I don't know. It's being a brat. But anywho. So we may actually finish this section on the live today. I don't know if I'll start the next section on the live or not. We'll see. Okay, I don't know what that was, but that shook the house. Some loud vehicle going by. Anywho, so yeah, so guys, I am so sorry. I did not. I just realized today that I never posted the events I was doing for the month of May. So I was only doing 2 events this month, and that was Year of the Horse and Mystical Midsummer Madness. That's with Sparkly Diamonds, and then Year of the Horse is with Janet from not Janet. What's her name? I know it's with Kat. Sparkle Dust Diamond, and then it was with the owner of Beach City Boutiques, Kelly Rains. Kelly. It was with Kelly and Kat is the ones that are doing Year of the Horse. I'm telling you, my brain is fried today for some reason. Well, I did walk out in the heat yesterday, so I had to go to the store yesterday. 'cause I didn't take anything out for dinner yesterday, and so I didn't feel like trying to thaw something out for dinner. So I went to the store and got dinner, and it was, even though there was a nice breeze yesterday, it still was hot. But, I wish whoever peed in Mother Nature's Cheerios would go apologize to her before they get a throat punch. Hold on, guys. I need to log back into the other computer. Yeah. So I don't quite, I know I'm doing June Pride. And of course the Year of the Horse. In June. I don't, off the top of my head, I don't know any other events I'm doing in June. So I'm trying to do the events. I'm trying to keep with the whips that I got. So, of course, Year of the Horse, I'm using the Golden Valley because there's some pretty horses in that. And I know that they got a Christmas version of it coming up. It's either June or July, but I don't think I haven't been able to find a Christmas canvas with a horse in it. That's in my budget and that is licensed. So I probably won't do that portion of the event. I don't know. I'll have to check and see if I can find something between now and that time. So, and that would get here in time. And that is in my budget range. But I don't think I'll be able to. That's okay. But anyway, so this, I gotta admit, he does not really have, he has an equal balance of confetti and color blocking, and it's been so dreamy to work this canvas. So. I've had no issues with the drills. I've had no issues with the canvas. It was so fun to sit here and figure out, oh, this would look good here, this would look good there. I love to I love to add bling. Now, sometimes I will plan my bling out. But with him, the only thing I knew I was blinging was his eyes. Because I knew I wanted to put some sparklers in his eyes, in the centers of his eyes. Um, but um, other than that, I really didn't have any plans. It popped into my head as I was working on him oh yeah, I have metallic special drills. Let's add some metallic. So I think that's gonna look cute. It's really looking cute. So well, that's the thing. When we get a canvas, we get the creative license after that canvas is in our hands to change whatever we want. And if we don't like it, pluck it off and either try something else or um, do it the way it's charted, you know? So, like up here, I had done this the way it was charted on the little pieces here. And then I got thinking, I have a metallic I thought would look cute in there. And to make it look like I don't want to say rusted, but like an aged what do you call them, rivets in the helmet. And so I plucked the ones off and put those in there. And then of course I did, like I say, I did the handle. I had to have a little bit of bling, like I got the metallic mineral ash in the handle, but I also needed a little jeweled bling there. So that's why I used the gold, mineral gold. I'm hating my head right now. Oh, Sissy, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. You have a revolving door that you can go in and out of when you need to. My chat always has that revolving door, so people can come and go as they need to. Plus, those revolving doors were fun when we were kids. You know, I used to love to play anywhere that had a revolving door. I used to love to play. They were fun. It was like you could play Ring Around the Rosies. Got a couple that are stuck together here. Oh, I don't forgot where I laid my pen that quick. No, Sissy, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I'll go watch it after the live, after I cook dinner and everything. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm back. I thought mom was calling me. Um, but yeah, so I just wish this headache would go away. Oh my god, it's got to be an air pressure change. Because I was fine, and then all of a sudden my head just started like it's not really pounding type headache, but it's a naggy type headache. Oh, cool, sis. Yeah, I'll have to go watch that. I bet you that's cute. Octopuses are funny characters. They are, and if you want to keep one as a pet, you gotta have a tank that you can lock up like Fort Knox. Because they are huge escape artists. They can escape out of anything. It's crazy. I watched what was that show? Come on, Tanked, and I watch a lot of other. I watch a YouTube channel in here called Predatory Fins, and they were talking about it as well. You know that, and also on Paul Cafaro, that if you want to have an octopus in your fish tank has to be set up like Fort Knox. If they can actually escape out of the filtration system. If there's a way they can get into that filtration system, they can escape out of it. I've seen where people put jars with like whatever the octopus's food in it in their tank, and the octopus actually unscrewed the lid off of the jar to get its food. They are very intelligent creatures. So they're very cool too. The way they move and things like that. It was fascinating watching it. You know. Yeah, it was. It was very fascinating watching it. I'm like, how? I'm like, how? How did it teach itself that? You know? But it's fun to watch those type of shows, or YouTube channels and everything. I love this stuff like that. That's why I like to use when it came on. Was it Discovery Channel or one of them? I loved that show that used to come on called How It's Made. I find episodes of that here on on YouTube every now and then, and watch. That was another neat thing is to watch how things are made, like foods that we eat, or everyday household items that we use. It was pretty neat. That was all of that. Nope, I thought I was missing some. Yeah, but then I used to also like watching Dirty Jobs with Mike Rowe. Oh my God, some of the stuff that guy would do was crazy. But that was pretty cool too. Excuse me. But yeah. There's some cool shows that come on nowadays, but I don't know. Most of the time, I'm stuck on my true crime shows. I don't know. I just love I love the new one on A&E with Jim Belushi. Canine PD. Is it's kind of like live PD and everything, but instead of focusing on the actual human officer, they focus on the canine officer. And it is pretty freaking cool to watch these dogs in action. They have one canine dog, and I can't remember what state and all he was from, but he knows how to shut the police car door. It has a like a towel tied on the door handle, and this dog can pull it shut and shut his own door. It is so freaking cool. Yeah, you can find so much to watch on the the TikTok and on here, sis. But yeah, you'll find these channels and stuff, and you sit there and binge watch and go down a rabbit hole with it. You know. Especially if you find like one episode and or one of their videos, you get fascinated and you go back and you like binge watch them from when they started. I've done that before. And sat and watched all their content. Oh, that's Jason getting home, Mama. Oh yeah, I used to have Tubi. Tubi is a pretty good app. Actually, matter of fact, I think I can get that with my Exumu box. The Exumu box is just like a Roku. It's just a different brand. But yeah. So it's just the one that our local cable company offers. I have Spectrum cable, so a streaming TV app, but like I say, we use instead of having an actual cable box, we have what's called the Exumu box. So we have the Spectrum TV streaming app that we use to watch regular TV, and then they give us it's Disney Plus, Hulu, Paramount. I think we get Peacock. They offer like over, I forget how, over, I think it's over $50-$60 worth of free apps that we can get outside of our regular TV app. So but yeah, it's cool. I like actually having it. Now, just if a lot of the TV stations would put some good TV shows on, that would be a better story. But it's like the channels nowadays don't hardly put good stuff on anymore. It's like they put the same stuff on over and over again. But yeah, and no, sis. I mean, we have some local channels here that used to be really good, and now they're not like they used to be. Hold on a minute. Sorry, I was talking to Mama. Um, but yeah, so we used to have some good channels, but it's like Cartoon Network ain't even a thing anymore. And I used to love my Cartoon Network. Um, not Cartoon Network, Boomerang. Sorry, Boomerang. Boomerang ain't even a thing anymore. And it's like, my Boomerang was an actual channel we had. It used to be on. Hold on, I'll be right there. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, Marquita, how are you? Whew. Now I done messed my. There we go. I'm doing pretty good, other than a slight headache due to the weather here today. We went from being like almost 3 days in a row. We were up near the 90s, and today we dropped down into the 70s, and it's overcast and possible storms, and yeah. But ooh, why is my hand itchy? Sorry, I'm out of breath. I had to go help mom do something real quick. But how are you, Marquita? Hope you're doing good. And what you working on? I finished Woodsy Witch last night, or actually, yeah, last night. And I am now working on one of my 3 whips I have now. Yes, I only have 3 whips. And I've told myself, I set this goal for myself that I want to get at least 2 whips done before I can kit up another whip, another painting. And I also want to have these 2 whips. I want to have Woodsy Witch and Sir Guinea Pig done before the end of the year. I'm not rushing myself on the Golden Valley or Alice in Wonderland, because Alice in Wonderland is 106 by 70 centimeters, and the Golden Valley is 93 by 70 centimeters. So I'm okay. I've made peace with not going into 2027 with no whips this year, but I actually want, I'm on track to have the 2 I want done, so because Sir Guinea Pig is only 48 centimeters by 45 centimeters, so he's almost a 50 by 50. So he's going to be pretty easy to get done, and he's got a lot of color blocking in him. He's got some confetti, but he's got a lot of color blocking. Hey, Lewis, welcome in. How are you? So I'll probably be focusing a lot on him the next couple months. Like I say, I forgot. It didn't dawn on me that I did not put up the events I was doing for the month of May, but I'm only doing 2 events for the month of May, and that is Mythical Midsummer Madness with Sparkly Diamonds, Adam, and then Year of the Horse with Sparkle Dusted Diamonds, Cat, and Kelly Rains, because this is the Chinese New Year of the horse, for Zodiac, and I am actually a horse in my Chinese sign. I believe I am an earth horse, actually, because there's categories underneath of it, like earth, wind, and fire, so I believe I am an earth horse for my element. Oh, it's good, Lois. Glad you're doing good. So Sorry, guys. You wouldn't believe my AC is on, but I'm still sweating because of the lights. When I've got my backdrop down, the lights in front of me actually make me feel hot. So. But anywho, sorry if I'm leaning kind of off camera, guys. It's just I'm leaning my head against my hand, so kind of helps it not hurt as bad for some reason. I'm actually hoping the pain pills are kicking in, actually. I'm going to try to go as long as I can on the live today. I'd like to get this section done in the live. But if my head starts to get worse, then I'm going to have to go. So. So let's see. Like I say, if you're a tier 2 and a tier 3 member, you will be seeing the videos coming out soon. If you're just a general watcher, then I'm not sure exactly which day they'll start posting. It's going to either be a Sunday or a Monday. And it'll probably be next week that they start posting. So yeah. Louis, I've not actually heard anybody talk about that, so I have no input on that actually. I've not actually heard anybody having any issues with their monetization. And I've actually been in a YouTube boot camp class for I think next week is my last week. And there's been no mention of it in our class either. And I'm actually working with actual YouTube people from YouTube actually in this class. So, and I've actually been able to talk to the YouTube product team members. I've actually been able to talk to some other different staff from YouTube as well. It's been really good because the class has been actually helping us restructure our monetization of our channel memberships. So I've actually learned some good things, some good tactics and stuff that I'm actually using to structure my channel memberships. And usually if you get demonetized, there's usually some reason behind it. So they just don't demonetize you for no reason. I hate to say that way, but yeah, it's how it is. I mean, there's always something. And I mean, people, you can appeal it, or try to appeal it, but there's always something behind why YouTube actually demonetized. And sometimes they don't actually demonetize your channel; they'll just demonetize a video. Um, that can happen too. So sometimes it's just the video; it's not the actual whole channel. So hold on. I'll cook dinner here in a little while. All right, I'm back, guys. I just had talked to mom about the meal. It was something important. But yeah, I don't even know. Oh, demonetization. Yeah, a lot of times, it'd be just a video that gets demonetized, not the whole channel. You can reach out to, YouTube support. If you're not, if you're monetized, you can reach out to an actual YouTube support member. Um, and you could appeal it. So, um, hold on a minute. All right, I'm back, guys. But yeah, so I'm very careful with what I do on my channel, though, so I don't have to worry about If you're a YouTube channel, then I'm talking about you. Mom thought I was talking about her. But I'm that way. I don't do anything on my channel that could possibly get me demonetized. So that's another reason why I don't like talking religion or politics on my channel, because religion and politics are two things that could start a big argument in any chat forum, be it a live chat, a Facebook group chat, or whatever. So that's why I don't talk about those in my channel. So I mean, I have nothing against anybody that is political or very religious or anything, but it's just I know that they could start huge arguments, and it's just like I know everybody has their own opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and but still you've got topics that really can cause drama. Is she okay? All right. Don't want my little friend to be hurt. Cat did something to her toenail. But yeah, so that's why that is no on my channels. And I've had people, come in, and just because I'll tell them, they'll start talking about a certain topic, and I'm like, no, that topic is not allowed to be talked about in my chat. Is she okay? She just got it with her toenail over that one. Oh, pumpkin. Hold on. Mommy's got to clean that. Okay. You better? Are you better? You want your 5 minutes of fame? That's precious, y'all. That's mom's psychic. You want your 5 minutes of fame? She's like, no, I'm okay. That look I got from her. Bye, Presh. She gave me a look like, get out of my face. She is a mess. But she is mom's baby. Oh, she's a mess. They're both a mess. But love them to pieces. Love them to pieces. Your pets become like your kids, They become like children. Yes, Mom, you just brought it to me. You just brought me the mail. Is it really, is it still hot out there, or is it cooled down out there some? Because according to the thing that shall remain nameless in here right now, we're supposed to be we're supposed to be having a thunderstorm right now. She said it's thunderstorming right now. I said the thing in here, the device that shall remain nameless, told me it's thunderstorming right now. I would too. When you find that thunderstorm, let me know. I mean, it's hilarious. I asked her what the weather was a few minutes ago, and she told me it's a thunderstorm. Let's see what she says now. Alexa, what's the weather?
In Crisfield, it's 71 degrees Fahrenheit with thunderstorms. Today, you can look for lots of clouds and thunderstorms, with a high of 77 degrees and a low of 57 degrees.
It's a lovely thunderstorm, y'all.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, shut up. I didn't ask you, bitch.
Thanks for telling me.
I like to have some of these thunderstorms all the time because, yeah, I can't sleep at all when there's a storm. So I'd like to have this type of thunderstorm anytime we get a storm. You know, no lightning, no thunder. I said I'd like to have this type of storm all the time we have a storm. Mom, the same way, the way I said it, it's basically the same thing you said. Just I said it in a different form. Was she plundering again? She'll plunder she'll plunder for a while and then she'll go get up. Yes, she can. She can go wherever she wants. I know, but she can go wherever she wants. You know, I don't stop her. I've learned that you can't. She makes her mind up where she wants to go. It's no changing her mind. Now Zoe's either over here on my shelf, down on my bottom shelf asleep, or she's in my closet. She knows how to open my closet doors, so she'll go and sleep in my closet. Oh, she's in 1 or 2 spots. Oh, she's on the shelf. Yeah, she's on the shelf by the desk on her little hide spot there. But yeah, we just let them do their own thing. we just live in their house. When I make burgers later, baby, I'll give you some burger. I did. I took out to make burgers. I'm doing burgers, the vegetable, and the mac and cheese. I know. I just said I said that's what I'm making. I mean, like say you just don't know what you want, if you want or not. Because I know you said you still weren't feeling good from where you said your stomach was upset yesterday. And it's got to be the weather. It's got to be the weather. From what I'm understanding, we're supposed to have the possibility of rain and storms all the way up through the weekend. No, I know. That's how I said. They said we're supposed to have possibility of storms and rain all the way through the weekend, I think. Oh, yeah, I know what you were talking about. Yeah. And as hot as it got yesterday, yeah. Yesterday was horrible. Oh, I know. But actually, sometimes though, when you sneeze, is a good thing it does relieve some pressure. Yeah, that's the only problem. It does hurt when when you're hurting, but it can relieve pressure. But anyway, so yeah, so getting back to my whips, like I say, I have 3 right now, which is Sir Guinea Pig by Mystic Scribbles, The Golden Valley by Chuck Penson, and Alice in Wonderland by Dean McAdam. But I know I'm not going to have the Golden Valley and Alice in Wonderland done by the end of the year. Well, Golden Valley possibly. I am a good ways on the Golden Valley now. Alice in Wonderland, yeah, that one's going to go into the new year with me, depending on how much I get done for the month of June, though, because that is my kit I'm using for June Pride because of the all the colors and everything in it. So I figure I can use that one for June Pride, and I don't have to kit up a new kit. I already got it. Because I did have a pretty one I could kit up for June Pride, but I'm trying to not kit up a new one. Like I say, until I told myself when I get to 2 whips, if I have an event that I need to kit up for, then I can kit up if I want to. There's only possibly 1 or 2 events that if they happen, I will be kitting up for. But I'm actually slacking back a little bit from. Well, I do have to kit up 1. I'll have to kit up 1 for Retro Cult Classic. I don't know. I may be able to use Alice in Wonderland for that, because that is a classic. Alice in Wonderland is a classic movie. So I may not even have to kit up for Retro Cult Classic. Because by the time Retro Cult Classic gets here, I'm not going to be nowhere near. I know, but you know what the thing said? We're getting a thunderstorm. But yet our weather apps are telling us it's mostly cloudy. It's funny. Yeah. But so yes, there may be a couple. There may be a couple that I'm not going to have to kit up for. So yeah. But I will cross that bridge as I come to it. 22. Thought you were saying something to me. But yeah, so that's my plans for the rest of the year. And if I do get those canvases done before the end of the year, then that's a good thing. But I'm not looking to actually have them done. I know I'll have him done before the end of the year. Actually, I want to have him done before the end of July, but I've gave myself 2 months to get him done. So, which I may not need the whole 2 months. Actually, depends on how much I sit and work on him. I do need to like I say, do another bit on Golden Valley. That way I have that ready to go to post for the next progress pics for Year of the Horse. And I think our next live for that is actually tomorrow. I think it's when Cat scheduled. So. But as for actually having I'm going to have these done by the end of the year. No, I'm being more realistic with it this year because I looked at the canvases and I'm like, yeah, that's going to be a tight one if I was to try. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not trying to not get them done by the end of the year. It's just I'm realistically looking at it that I usually don't do really huge canvases, but I mean, the Golden Valley, is not that intimidating to me actually, but the 106 by 70, that one is a little intimidating. But it's one of my favorite movies. It's Alice in Wonderland. I love Alice in Wonderland. I am a huge Cheshire Cat fan. I love the Cheshire Cat, and he is like front and center in that. Actually, matter of fact, I'm probably close to actually starting him, if I'm not mistaken. And I think, going to actually use some glow in the dark in his whiskers. I would love to do that. That way, that would be so cool. At night, seeing just his whiskers glowing. So, that's the plans. That's the only change that I think I'm going to make in that canvas. Is just to give his whiskers some glow in the dark. I believe I do. I'm just going to do everything else as charted. All right, so we're almost at the hour and a half mark. Like I say, I possibly am doing a collaboration with this game company, and they want me to actually play their game in 6 hour-and-a-half live streams. So as soon as I get confirmation back on that, I'll let y'all know when those are going to happen. And those live streams will be like I say, it'd just be me playing the game. But I don't think those were actually. I don't think that collaboration would start until around the 29th of the month. I believe is when they want me to do that. So so two of my live streams towards the end of the month will probably, well, one or two will be focused on just that, me playing that game. And they have, they can be longer than an hour and a half, I believe, but they want at least an hour and a half video, and want me to focus on the game. So I'm just waiting on, I'm in talks with that collaboration. They sent me what they want to collab with, and I had a few questions myself, so what, Mama? Oh, hush. Mom's twisting my words, y'all. So I sent my questions back to them. They sent me the answers, and I've agreed to collab with them. So I'm waiting to hear back with that, and when I can actually start it. I think it's going to be really fun. So be a little bit different content on the channel. But I do like video games, so I am. I got a Wii again, and I'm back playing my Spyro, my Crash Bandicoot, my original NES games. I'm into playing Animal Crossing again. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with that game. I love Animal Crossing. I love playing that game. But I know I've actually got what my Wii is called, what's called soft modded. So I can download ROM files, ISO files, and play those on the it's a certain way you download them to your external USB hard drive or a USB stick, and you just put that in the USB port on the back of your Wii. Make sure it's always in the right one, because there's 2 USB ports, but only the one. So if your Wii is sitting on its side, you have to figure it out. But my Wii sits flat, so it's always the bottom one for me. So if it's on its side, it would be the left one. No, the right one. Are you playing a game? That was an ad. But yeah. So and they're going to pay me for each live I do. So they will be it will be paid content. So that's nice, that I'm getting a paid collaboration. So and I will disclose all that in my in my description and all that, because I know some people hide behind that that they're doing a collaboration, but that person, they don't put out there that they're being paid, or somebody with a lot of bass in their vehicle. They don't put it out there, that yes, this company's paying me, or this company's giving me free product. to do this this video or this live stream on. I'm not going to hide that. Um, I'm not going to risk my channel, you know, just because you don't want to disclose that to people. You don't want people to know that this company is giving you free merchandise or paying you to promote them. you know. So, yes, I won't disclose the amount that I'm being, paid or whatever. I mean, because that's my business, but between me and the company. But I will disclose the company is paying me, to promote their product or to promote their, this is a game app, so, or a game, promote their game or whatever the product or the merchandise or whatever it is, or just to mention them. Some companies will collaborate with you just for you to mention them in your live streams or your videos, or to share a link or things like that. So it all depends on the company, of what they want, the collab to be. But yeah, so oh, excuse me, guys, I got the hiccups. Ooh. But I'm like, why? It's just the same thing like when somebody unboxes a product or reviews a product about, they tell you all the good things about it, but they don't tell you any of the pros, or they tell you all the pros but not the cons. I don't sugarcoat when I'm unboxing a product. I don't sugarcoat it. If I see there's an issue, I'm going to mention the issue. Just like when I got my mom got me this John Wayne picture, I think it was year before last, and I unboxed it on my channel. The only con I had with that one, and all of us diamond painters know this one, and we all have this issue: the tiny little drill bags, those teeny tiny, look like sugar packet drill bags, clear sugar packet drill bags is what I call them. That was the only con I had with that whole kit. And I've unboxed a couple Felix canvases, which, oh my God, I love the Felix canvases. But the only con I have with Felix right now, they don't give you a sticker inventory sheet like this. And I don't know why my overhead camera is frozen. Y'all, I don't even know how long it's been frozen. I am so sorry, guys. I just realized it's frozen. But yeah, so they don't give you a sticker sheet. If I don't have a sticker sheet, I actually I put the canvas up on my printer set / scanner, and I make a copy of the on the side, or if it comes with an inventory sheet, I'll make a copy of the inventory sheet, and then I use double-sided tape on the back of that, and I make my own stickers. Yeah, there's a way around it, but we all love getting that sticker sheet to put on our bottles, or whatever storage we use. I know some people work out of the baggies. I just don't have the patience for that. So we can label our little trays, whatever however we use it. I bow down and live vicariously through everybody that kits up in trays, because that would be a disaster zone for me. Not only do I have a cat that likes to be nosy on my desk, I'm clumsy when it comes to spilling drills. Believe me, I've already spilled a whole container this morning. Um, so it it is what it is. I mean, everybody kits up and does things differently, but we do what works for us, you know. But like I'm saying though, is these people only tell you the good things about the product or whatever they're unboxing or reviewing, and they don't give you how does a company know if there's a problem that needs to be fixed? Okay. If we don't give them the pros and the cons of the item, you know? So, if we don't tell them the pro and the con to an item, how do they know how to fix a problem if there's the problem, somebody else comes and sells them, oh, I had this problem with this. How are you going to fix this? Or how do you fix this? You know? So, okay. I had to totally go out of the app and come back in. My camera don't want to load, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to fix the overhead. It's Thursday. It's normal for me to have technical issues today. But I also had them on Tuesday too, so I think it's just becoming the normal. But yeah, like I say, so if we don't tell a company, hey, there's a problem here, hey, there's a problem there, or this could be, done a little better, or what if you did this? What if you did that? To fix packaging. Sometimes the issue is just the packaging, and not the actual product. But nobody wants to say anything. I mean, I know you got the true ones out there that will, but you also got the ones out there that won't. And oh my gosh, if you say one bad thing about something that they've unboxed, you've got those type of people where, what they say, what that brand, it can't have no wrong. It does no wrong. There's nothing wrong with any of their packaging or their product or whatever. And I'm like, yet you hear people saying they're having issues with this or they're having issues with that. And people are just brushing it under the rug, So that company doesn't know when someone comes to them with an issue that there has been an issue. They could have been looking into the issue a long time before this person came to them, so. But that's just my 2 cents on everything. And like I say, everybody's entitled to an opinion. We all have our own opinions. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. But it's almost 4 o'clock, so we're almost at the 2 hour mark. So I probably won't finish this section on the live. I'll probably finish this section off live. I gotta get the water on. I gotta do some dishes first, I think. But I'll get the water on for my macaroni and because my veggies I'm doing are in a microwave steamer bag, so they just go in the microwave. And then I'm doing burgers. So yeah. So that's my little rant about that. But like I say, I'm entitled to my own opinion. Everybody has one. Opinions are like assholes. We all have one. But it just gets me the drama that people start because you said one bad thing about a company they freaking are obsessed with. I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of companies out there I like, but if that company has a problem with a product that I am testing out or that I bought, I'm gonna let them know. That way I could save somebody else a headache. And that there's already a reported known issue with this product. Um, it's just like I've seen people, oh my God, there was a recall on something, and these people were taken to social media saying nobody should have said anything, now we can't get this product no more. I'm like, there was a serious recall on that product for a reason. You know, I'm like, would you rather get injury from a product that had a serious recall on it, or would you rather it be recalled and the problem fixed? You know? I'm like, pick your battles, people. Pick your battles. Pick your side. You can't have it both ways, boo-boo. So, it's like you can't, what's the saying? You can't have your cake and eat it too. Which I never really did understand that saying, but oh well. I mean, if you have cake, you can eat it. I mean, come on now. Who's not going to eat? If you got cake in your hand, who's not going to eat it? Yeah, so I mean, there's some crazy drama. Like last Joanna and Rebecca were talking in their live. It was a crochet community. There's a pattern for these socks, and the drama is the pattern. Nobody likes the pattern. I'm like, it's a crochet pattern to crochet these socks. You don't like the actual pattern, change it. You can change the colors. You can change the design. I mean, come on now. It's not rocket science. I'm like, you can change it, rechart it, I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, the petty things people will pick, They will pick the petty, just people being petty, basically. But anyway, I'm like, you can change the pattern. Just like with us with diamond painting, if we don't like the color of a certain area, yeah, we can change it. You know, we can recharge and change it. I did that on actually, I did kind of by accident. Really, I did this Amazon painting of this buildings in the back, but the forefront of the picture was beautiful cherry blossom trees. I interpreted like only one tree put the color where it should be different than the pinky color. So they got one pinky color, I mixed it up on the one tree. But it's a regular tree. If you look at it, I didn't say anything, no. But it actually looked good. You know, it gave the trees they didn't look identical. You know, it gave them um their own look. But like I said, if I didn't say, I still can't really tell which one was supposed to be where, but I realized it after I was when I started to do the other tree. It wasn't, you know, something wasn't looking right, you know. But I'm like, okay, I actually like that. Yeah, we'll leave it that way. Because I could have went back and plucked them all off, but that would have took hours. Um, yeah, but we've all been there, done that. You know, see something that we don't like the color, and we're like, okay, I'm going to change that up and make it look, like I want it to look. You know, like when we bling. Um, um, I guess it does. Okay. I had to pull it off because it's different on the on, on here. Um, so when we bling out, we're changing um it to the way we want it to look. Because when we get our canvases, they're ours. We have creative license to change whatever we want. So if we wanted to change all the color up and rechart it, we could. So. But I thought it was just really funny last night when they were talking about that these people they got the drama is just because of the pattern. I'm like, we'll change the pattern. It's simple. It's really, really, really simple to just change the pattern to what you want it to look like. You I'm like, a pattern to me, okay, like some patterns are just the suggestion of a way you can do it. Now, yeah, if it's an actual image or whatever, okay, I understand to follow the pattern. But if it's just you're crocheting these pair of socks, okay, and the pattern says to use this color that here, this color there, and you don't like that, change your colors. Look at the pattern and figure, okay, I don't like that there. We'll see if we did this, 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 you know? But I'm like, come on, people. It's, like I say, it's not rocket science. But anyway, I just thought that was quite funny. I've done that before. When I was doing something with, back in the day when I used to do the pearl of beads. The ones that you iron. there was this pattern I liked, but I didn't like the colors that they were telling you to use. And so I chose my own colors and did it. And someone told me I did it wrong. That's not how the pattern was supposed to be. I'm like, that pattern was just a suggestion. That pattern was not written in stone for that project. Okay. And it's not that I didn't do the pattern image itself, because it was a cute peace sign, um, with some other design around it. And I did the actual shape of the pattern. I just didn't use the colors the pattern said to use. And I was told I did it wrong. I'm like, how did I do it wrong when all I did was change the colors? You know, instead of using purple for the piece, the outline of the peace sign, I used black. There are nemesis 310. uh, so I used that, and I'm like, how was that wrong? I just changed color. I did the actual peace sign and all that the way it was supposed to be. I just changed its color. And I think I am actually, let's see what happens. We're just coming up on the 2-hour mark. So I may actually finish this on cam, guys. This section. But I was like, I just changed the color. I didn't change the whole pattern. But you got those people out there that are pattern snobs like that. That you got to do it by the book. You've got people out there in all kinds of different communities. You have to do it by the book, or you're not doing it right. But I'm like, okay, whatever. Do you, boo, and I'll do me. There's no law out there saying that I can't change a pattern. There's no law out there that says you're doing a diamond painting right or the wrong way. But you get those people that, they're by the book, no changing things type of people. Like I say, you do you, boo. I'll do me. And I don't know why my overhead cut off. Okay. Okay, I gotta switch. Give me a minute, guys. I actually have to switch devices. For some reason, my tablet just shut off. I do have another device I can log in on for a few minutes. I hate when I have technical difficulties. I don't know. My tablet is shut off. I don't know why. Hopefully this one should be okay for the till I finish. I ain't got much more to do, so it shouldn't overheat. Normally this one will overheat. We'll just go with this one for right now. um, mm, all right, I'll just do it right there. That way I can see if it's gonna overheat. It'll pop up and tell me that it's gonna shut off. So I'll be able to see that. But I need to find see if I can get a little desktop fan that won't be really loud in the background, but can blow on this, and that would keep it cool. I don't know. I want to get one of them little desktop ACs, but I've only seen them right now on TikTok. I look on Amazon, see if Amazon's got them. They can clip on your desk or places like that. I think if I had one of those, that would be good because it would allow it to blow at the device and keep the device cool. I have to check into that. I'll check into that. See which one it is. It'd be nice to get it as a check. So almost done this section right now. I know I like try to finish the sections on Cam because that gives me a video to go back and look at of this actually coming to life. And it's kind of I don't know if it's weird, not weird, but anyway. But when I am working at Canvas, when I get close to finishing the canvas, it's kind of a bittersweet, sad, but exciting moment at the same time because I'm happy I'm finishing the canvas, but then I'm also sad because I'm not going to be working that canvas somewhere. I'm going to be working a different canvas or whatever. So I'm not going to be watching it come to life. Yeah, you see the image printed on the canvas and we see the art, but as we're laying the drills, we're bringing that canvas to life, and yeah, it's kind of bittersweet, but kind of exciting in the same factor. I don't know, either that or I'm just the only one that feels that way, and I'm just a weirdo. But Amy Hazel. he's coming to life really cutely, so. But no, I'm hoping you guys are gonna like the topic videos that I got coming out. Like I say, it's gonna be, they're gonna come out once a week. Because the title of the series is called Popcorn Topic of the Week. I'm just hoping it's going to start a dialogue actually with, people that might have some of the things I've talked about, or some of the topics, that, hey, this happened to me. This is what I done, this is how I was able to overcome this issue or that issue, I don't know. I may start trying to use this camera again because I just need, like I say, I need to figure out, because I have a little spot I could clip it and it would blow right at this. I think that's just the issue. It needs airflow to keep it cool. So, let's see. Let's do number 2. I just need all, so I can just dip and pick for this. Let's see. I will be live Tuesday and Thursday next week. I'm either going to be working on this one or would one of the other whips. Don't know yet. Just depends on what I get done over the weekend on the other whips. Because I want to get at least another 20 by 20 section done on the Golden Valley. That's what my set my parameters to on the Golden Valley is to get 20 by 20 section done each day that I work on it. Excuse me, I got hiccups again, guys. So that I've been able to accomplish. Like I say, I'm using that for Year of the Horse, so that I can do. My 20 by 20 is the section. What we got to post at least each time we post. Have at least a 20 by 20 section of new progress, which is no big deal, actually. Okay, so we're just over the 2-hour mark. So I'll finish these last 3 colors, and then that's where I will jump out for today. I gotta get dinner started anyway. It's after 4 o'clock here. So my dinner's when I make it, it's not gonna take too long. Get out of here, bro. Where'd you come from? Oh gosh. It's that time of year. Country life is that time of year. You know, you know. But I need the why? Got one more color. Ooh, after the Y, and I just, of course, leave it to me to spill swirls. I should be able to make it. Sorry guys, I don't mean to get quiet, but I don't have anything else to talk about, and we're on the last color in this section. So that's where I'm going to be jumping out to finish that. I thank everybody who has popped in today. Lewis and Snuggy Sissy and Marquita. I don't think I'm forgetting anybody, but thank you to all the workers, lurkers, everybody who has been here today. So, it wasn't. Oh, this is an AB. Okay. Actually, Summer does have an AB. Okay. Where's my? Oh, I don't feel like getting a lily pad right now because I don't have them wet yet. Let's start the shoes. I hope everybody enjoyed today. I hope everybody's having a good day or good evening, wherever you're at. When it does that. Like I say, I will be live again Tuesday and Thursday, as far as I know, next week. Mr. Creek, don't rise. As I say, that's a southern thing, y'all. If you're from the South, you know what I mean. I have southern blood in me, so. But my grandparents were from the Carolinas. So, both my dad's parents. I'll use a I got the toothbrush. I'll use to get that wax off. There's a little trick that if you get wax and all on your canvas, you can use an old, if you got a toothbrush at home, mine's not old, it's just an extra toothbrush I had in the house. And I just brush that over the drills. And it gets that wax off. So I'll just take the toothbrush, go over, making a circle, and it gets all that wax off of there. And any other debris that might be there. Then you gotta get Oh, did you see this? Yeah. Here we go. I'm making turkey burgers, macaroni and cheese, and some other shit in it. But that's what we got done today. And it's always good. It's always good when you have macaroni and cheese. I'm sorry. You had me at the macaroni. I had myself at the macaroni and cheese. You know, I've always been a mac and cheese kid. So shoot, there are times I'll just eat macaroni and cheese for dinner. I gotta see a couple of them need to push down. I'll take the roller over that later. Because I'll probably have a few more to push down. But anyway, so that's what we got done today. And technical issues aside, it was a good live. I had to switch for some reason my tablet. My tablet just said, nope, I'm done for the day. So I had to switch to the other phone I have, but that likes to overheat. So I'm hoping still these where I can get to them. But I'm probably just going to leave him sit on the desk because I probably will work on him later. But anyway, like I say, guys, I will be live again Tuesday and Thursday next week. As for what I'll be working on, I don't know if it'll be sort of guinea pig here or if I'll work on Alice in Wonderland or the Golden Valley. You know, I have choices. But let's see. I'll bring him a little closer so you can see. You can see these are where his eyes are right here. How I had some ABs, but I changed the pink up and put the pink in his eyes of the light peach of the sparklers for squares, and then here's where I added the metallic in the handle, the mineral ash metallic there, and I added it down here, and then this is mineral gold right here. I thought that mineral gold set off the rest of the sword. So sis, it's fine. I've been having one of those type of days too. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and jump out of here. I will catch everybody around later. Sis, I promise after I cook dinner, I'll go back and watch your video you posted. I got to play catch up on some people anyway. Give the girls hugs for me when they get home. Tell them I love them. And I will catch everybody later. Everybody have a good day. Bye, y'all. Hugs. Love everybody.